Hey there, my Facebook family and friends. This is Dana Stevens again, coming to you from Chicago. Um, Tonight, I want to read to you something that I really believe in my heart that God gave me to speak to you, specifically my black brothers and sisters, in bringing you some hope and encouragement um, to what's going on and to what's going to go on. Um, It started this past Thursday night, November the 11th, when I was at the gym. And when I'm at the gym, I like to take that time to also worship and talk to God and listen to God. And anyway, I heard him just really tell me to leave at that point, to go home, and to sit and wait for him. So I did. I left, and actually, as I was driving back in my car, I saw this vision, and the vision was you, my black brothers and sisters, gathered together side by side, um, as far back as the natural eye could see, but you were coming out of a backdrop of a lot of mountainous territory. And after I saw that, I got home, and this is what I believe he would have me to write to you. He said there is going to be a great revival, a great longing, and a great awakening coming to my people. This will happen because my people will know me in a real and personal way like never before. That you will have a depth of worship and not just praise. That you will learn to get close to me so you can know how much I love you. But yes, I hear you. I hear you saying that if I'm your God and you are my children and that I love you so much, then how could I allow you to be so hated, despised, killed, and rejected? How can I, God, say that I love you and yet allow you to suffer so deeply and greatly, to experience so much pain and hurt? Why? Because you lack some of this understanding. Number one, you have turned to other ways to get out. Number two, you lack the understanding of what brought you into this bondage. But most importantly, you do not know who you really are. But I have, and I now will begin to open up the eyes of my people to an understanding, and you will then carry my torch of truth to your communities, to your churches, to your businesses, to your schools, and even to the streets. To all your fellow brothers and sisters, to all, regardless of where they are, who they are, how they are behaving, or what lifestyle they are living in. I'm opening the eyes to this understanding, but you cannot hold them back. Let me do the transforming in my time, in my way. Why? Because I see their potential and not eliminate them due to their behavior. You just lead them to me with the understanding that I give you. Only then will there be the unity I need so that you can go where I take you as I take you into this season of Exodus. I know it is hard for you to believe this, even at this present time. But when Moses, remember, approached Pharaoh, Pharaoh placed on your ancestors even a greater amount of troubles, hardships, stress, and work. But do not fear. I never lead my people into bondage, but only to deliverance and your freedom. So when you, my people who are called by my name, you, my descendants of Abraham, those are my firstborn, my chosen, I have arrived to fulfill my promise to deliver you and to judge. However, focus on me. I will handle their fall. And when you doubt, in the times of yet greater opposition and deeper struggles, keep your eyes on me and be encouraged to know how I delivered your forefathers, your ancestors, and your family out of the hands of the Egyptians. Remember and know your identity might have been stolen and lost, but I have never forgotten it. I will begin to restore you and all that has been held back from you. Yes, there will be some physical battles you will still need to fight, but I will deliver you. And this time it will be just as it was for your ancestors. Only difference is that I will be taking you straight into the promised land. There will not be a wandering in a wilderness. And I will give you the promised land that I promised your father Abraham. And now your territory will even be greater than it was for your ancestors. I'm now giving you land even beyond what I showed Moses. Your songs of victory will be in the same intensity that came from your family as they were stripped from your land, as they were stripped from their children, their families, their heritage, their identity. This time, you will sing songs with that same intensity, but it will come out of a place of victory, salvation, deliverance, and your freedom. Get ready and know that I have heard your cries. I hope this encourages you. And after I had wrote this out, the Lord took me to Genesis, where he told Abram that he will be delivering his children after 400 years. And in 2019 will make 400 years since you, my black brothers and sisters here in America, began your journey into slavery in Jamestown in 1619. I also had remembered that when I was at the Black History Museum in Washington, D.C., that I read from a William Corbett in 1806 these words, that their singing of the slaves on the ship was always in tears, and so much that one captain threatened one of the women slaves with flogging because the mournfulness of her song was too painful for his feelings. But this time, like God has promised you, it will not come from a painful mourningfulness, but your songs will come from a place of victory, salvation, deliverance, and freedom. So to my black brothers and sisters here in America, God's chosen people, descendants from Abraham, be encouraged and know that you are entering into a season of Exodus. God bless you, and you can reach me at www.studio2911.org. Again, that's studio2911.org. God bless.